my first dividend payout. My reaction. I want to tell you about my experience with stock and dividend payouts as a beginner investor. Not really an investor at all. I just wanted to try it out because I had this itch, this burning desire just to say that I own some stock and that I was receiving some dividend payouts. So I kind of set it and forget it. Set it and then forgot about it a while back. Bought some stock on Robinhood, and I went to check recently and realized I actually received some dividend payouts. So I was excited about that, and I just wanted to share my experience. So let me start with my goal. Like, what was my intent? Well, always had dreams of like multiple streams of income, and I knew that I wanted it to be diversified across business. I wanted to own a business. I wanted to have some real estate, and I wanted to have like stock that paid dividend. For some reason, it just sounded cool to me. I figured like that's really what rich people who were getting it did, you know. So in my early adulthood, I spent time like reading you know, like financial articles sometimes, and I would pay attention to the stock market for like a day or two, but I never made the leap. And I was thinking like, what the heck, like, yo, just jump in there, there's nothing to lose. I've always been like a nothing to lose type of person, but for some reason with the stock thing, it was just taking me a while. And then suddenly Robinhood came along. I've been hearing the ads, the Robinhood ads, or probably seeing Robinhood ads, and I just downloaded the app, put some money in there. I put $50 in there and just got started. I figured Robinhood would be a start because I was actually considering like mutual funds, ETFs and stuff like that. Like, I can't remember half the stuff that I had learned back then, but I was paying attention and getting myself educated. But you know, like with a lot of things that catch our interest, we'll pay attention for a little while and then fall off. So I figured if I took Robinhood and just snatched up any amount of stock, no matter what it costs, no matter the quantity, if I snatch something up, then I'd be forced to pay attention because now I have skin in the game. So yeah, it was my goal to start setting up multiple streams of income. And I was trying to, again, come up with a tool, because I believe in tools, come up with a tool to make me pay close attention and become like really highly informed on how stocks in the stock market works. So I got Robinhood. I sent $50 over there and I grabbed something. And again, I set and forget it because it was never my goal to be a trader. I was in it for the long haul. And after that initial $50 deposit, I bought 2 shares. Let me tell you the companies. One is called Vail, and they are a metal and mining company, multinational company. I just Googled that because I could barely remember. And the other one was PPL, and they supply energy, I think, throughout like the Midwest, something like that. Don't quote me. But anyway, I chose these companies because they seemed like solid companies, you know, low risk, whatever, which I think typically the companies that pay dividend tend to be like, you know, low risk, really stable companies with strong foundations. So I just picked, I didn't make too much of it. I picked Vail and I picked PPL because they paid dividends. Set it, forget it. I didn't even exhaust my whole $50. I came close to it. I guess like one of the stocks was like high 20s and the other one was like $15, because I noticed now I still have $7 left in my account that I could use to invest. Anyway, let me show you what I have made so far, because now I'm noticing, like, I just noticed the notification that I received some dividend payments lately, well, recently, but while preparing to make this video, I realized that I've been getting getting the payments for a while. I've had this Robinhood longer than I remember, since April 16th, 2018 is when I opened the account. I put 50 bucks in there, and okay, here are the prices. PPL, I paid $30.93 for one share of PPL, and for Vel I paid $15.55. Right, so that left me with like $7. And September 25th, 2019, I had a payout from PPL of 41 cents, a whopping 41 cents. I know that's not a big deal, but I believe in like breaking down barriers mentally. Like, you got to do something before you can think about improving it. You got to actually be doing it. So to me, it's kind of major, because it just says like, hey, I actually received money from stocks. So I'll read some more of the payments for you. So that was September 25th, 2019. I received 41 cents from PPL, and then another 41 cents on the 25th. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's actually two payments or not. Then another payment for 41 cents on the 25th. I don't know what that's about, but let's just say I received a 41 cent dividend payout from PPL. And then on October 1st, another payment. So I don't know if this is, I don't know, man. I'm not an investor. But I like to become an investor. So y'all could take this trip with me as I mature and build multiple streams of income. I run a business, and that's doing well, but we got to fortify it. I don't want that to be the only source of income. So since I'm not working a regular job, I feel that's real incentive to really get started and start taking these things seriously. And I'm glad I stuck my toes in the water when I did. But let me tell you about the PPL payment. So PPL, 41 cent, October 1st, 2019. Then another PPL payment, January 2nd, 2020. That was 41 cent. April 2nd, another 42 cent from PPL. And I mean, I could go on, like more payments from PPL and Vel. It looked like Vel dropped to 22 cent, August 15th, 2020. PPL. So PPL like remained 41 and 42 cent. And Vel had some fluctuation, 22 cent and then 15 cent in October. I think it's all good stuff. I'm a newbie, but I'm excited to learn new things and break those barriers. Just, you got to get close to the things you want. And a lot of times there's nothing really stopping you except the mental